remember yesterday what we discussed yesterday? Did you remember?
Why do you practice Vipassana?
And then next, what did you remember? And then another, we learning the, to dispel or to eradicate wrong view. Remember? Yeah, why we learning Vipassana to attain a Nibbana, or in the mundane level we overcome our sorrow, limitation, like this. And then this we attain a Nibbana, so have to stop the wrong view. This we discussed yesterday, okay? If we begin the right view, we can stop the wrong view. So that's why yesterday I discriminate with the nama and rupa, mind and body, this is physically. So this is if we understand the ultimate truth, mind and body. When we talking, okay, I'm a monk, bhikkhuni, dodyanti, you're lay person, doesn't matter when we communication. But when you contemplate, when you aware our body, we have to focus on ultimate reality, only mind and body. Yet if we can focus, this is begin a right view. We knowing the true, this is reality, only mind and body, and nama and rupa. So this is the, if we know that we got the right view, we can overcome from a sakkaya ditthi. So this is good thing. And then this is why became today I continue. Why became our human being? How do you think? Why became human being?
Why
Became. Why
we
do we became? Do we become a human being? How do you think?
karma from previous life? What we did in the previous life?
Yes. How about you?
My mother and my father. I didn't know.
Yeah, also good. Yeah.
And as I in my thinking, read in the Quran, depend on the history and my knowledge. I think that our body is developed by many factors and many years, billion years ago. So there are no human, many small beings, and if after many years can make by the monkey and form to the person.
Is the Darwin theory?
Yeah.
Darwin theory.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but now I also thinking thinking of the link. Yeah, by the
Karma.
Yeah. And is a form by to us.
Yeah. And how about bhikkhuni, dodyanti?
Yeah.
Yeah, scar.
Why we became the human beings discuss on the dependent origin. Dependent origin.
Mm-hmm.
This is the two factors. We have the two factors begin with the ignorance and sankara. That's why, and after that, many factors, either cause and many factors to arise,
Mm-hmm.
follow, and and we became the human beings.
Yes. Yeah, three or you. Yeah. Yeah, or one part, okay, or not all complete. Yeah, he explained about this. Yes, I agree. According to the Buddha teaching as well. So I little bit the ethic, little bit addition. Yeah, first the link to because of karma. Yes, I agree that. But we need not only one karma, but also this is also correct. But also we need what we became a human being. So we desire, if we desire, also this is called craving and tanna as well, the past cause, And then not only karma, this also karma also one part, okay? We did in the, welcome. We did in a past life with Miss Ling. She said because of karma, we had good karma. That's why we became a human being, the pleasure, walk, and say. So if we did a bad karma, the evil in a past life, we did. Now this life, maybe the full woeful existence, that is like the animal war, ghost war, hell war, and the big ghost war, like this, four kind of war. So this I agree that, but why specific, became in a samsara, we stay in a human being because of not only karma but also the craving. We desire this life, and then if we thinking craving, and we didn't know true. What kind of true? Four noble truth. Okay, this is the four noble truth by Buddha teaching. We didn't know before. If we knowing at the past life, we not alive, the born, the human being, we will be go to the nirvana. But still we are suffer. We are born, we are birth, and now old age, and decay, and going to die. One day we will die. So this is suffering true. This is dukkha sitya. So we didn't know. That's why we desire to become a human being. Human beings may be good. This is the craving, and not knowing the Four Noble Truths. That means the Kaliyanti also said ignorance, avijja. Yeah, this is the main cause. Avijja, ignorance. What is ignorance? Not knowing the Four Noble Truths. We did in the past life, and then we did good karma and bad karma in the past life. Yeah, that's why at that. So became a human life. Okay, in a sure we did a good karma. That's why we became a human life. Human life is a pleasure war. So Jessica said, because of father and mother, there's also true, one part true, but not very, sufficient question and sufficient answer. Father and mother also can. We have the gratitude of the father and mother because of we put in a five the Buddha, Sangha, and teacher and mother is we will be the gratitude to the our parents. Correct, but one the partial only. Partial became a human being. They are only partial, not always perfect. That factors are always perfect. What is that factor? Before not knowing the Full Noble Truth and the craving, we have desire, and then we did the karma. These three facts are always true. That is because of father and mother, we became a human being is only partial to not completely true. For example, son couple, they don't have child. If really the father and mother became a human being, but some couple don't have child, they cannot get any more. So this is the we can say the exception, not really totally true. But this three factor is always true. Always true. Okay. This is the because of why became a human being. Nobody create, but the Western, most of the Western people, they will say the God bless you. God create, but you everything whatever you got baby born, God, because of God. So this is that they are parts. They believe the Western people, but actually, according to the Buddha teaching, according to the Buddha view, it's not like this. They're not only the from parents also not very sufficient. This is only partial, but actually is the craving, ignorance. This is the not knowing the Full Noble Truth, and then we have the bad karma, good karma. This is according to the sankhara as well. Sankhara is the bad karma, good karma. So we became a human being. So this is very clear. Yesterday we didn't talk about this. So today we talk. This is if we understand. This is, you understand cause and the past cause and the present effect. This is cause and effect. Dependent origination. And then in Pali, the Paticcasamuppada we understand. What is we effect? We understand Paticcasamuppada. Now, very clearly, the Darwin theory also not very sure, cannot prove. The for example, only karma only not enough. We need ignorance, cravings, and karma. The father and mother also partial, only cause, partial cause only, not very fully. This is exactly. That's why that's why we are face different, and then we are male and female, I'm a monk, bikini, and lay, and then all are different. Why like this different? Because of our desire. You have, if someone create, have to be like a clone, like this, look like the same, but all are different because of this karma, and their desire, because of we have the craving and ignorance as well. Ignorance, not knowing the Full Noble Truth. So that's why we understand dependent origination. We escape from the other wrong view. like the Aitriya Nimana Misaditi. This is called the creator view. We can escape those. The Western people, whatever they believe, we believe the truth. That is. So very sure now we didn't know the Four Noble Truth in the past life. That's why we didn't know enlightened this life. So if this life we knowing the Four Noble Truth, we can get the enlightened. This is the cause and effect, If we didn't know in the past life, we became ignorance. Now begin at this life, If this life, if we can afford and try hard to penetrate the Four Noble Truth, we knowing the Four Noble Truth, we call the enlightened. This is cause and effect. So this is Four Noble Truth, very important. So today is, so we understand cause and effect. This is the very far cause, and the approximately cause, the very close cause, yesterday I explained already. Eye consciousness became a ear consciousness because of sight, and our eye base became an eye consciousness. I see you, so because of your sight and my eye sense. The same way, eardrum and the sound became an ear consciousness. And the nose, we had a nose sense, Sun smelling became a no consciousness. And then we had tongue and some, tangible, sun food became a tongue consciousness. And then body also, our body sense and the other outside touching became a body consciousness, and the mind door as well. We have the mind door, and then outside the object. Some we thinking whatever. We have done this. We have experienced that is, that kind of thing. That is object. Just we think. So begin the mind door in the thinking thoughts. This is called the Vijnana. This is called the mind consciousness. So we had 6 only. So today is, I would like to share why became the six consciousness, because of cause and effect in the very near. Eye consciousness is our sight and our eye sense became an eye consciousness. The same way other. So this is, if we deeply understand, we can escape what kind of deity we can escape. Yesterday we explained what kind, wrong view, yeah. Doubt as well. Yeah, that's correct. Now we understanding this is, I solved that problem. We escape from the wrong view and doubt, So now doubt is, we know that past did arrive in the present life. So we didn't know this is the doubt, or Darwin theory, or someone create, or only father and mother born this life, or only karma. So now very clearly we have no doubt,
Nhưng tại sao mà tham sân si lại tạo ra con người? Tham sân si